coordinators for the 5 local governments in Cross River North, stakeholders here present. I want to thank him for this idea from the State Office of the National Youth Council, just like he has rightly. The intention behind this meeting, the idea behind this meeting is flowing down from the State Office. We had sat down to think that it is important that we make our engagement across the 3 senatorial districts. And so the South had their engagement, the Central had theirs recently. So it became very important that we meet at the level of the North, where I'm privileged to come from, and also privileged to be state chairman from. Of course, you are aware that the mandate we carry is the mandate of all of us. First, it was time for the North to produce state chairman. We came back and said, okay, which constituency should produce state chairman? And as the law may have it, I became state chairman from the other federal constituency, Bekwara Budo. So it means that there's something that is binding us together. So it means that the mandate we carry, I carry now as chairman, and then other state ESCO, is a mandate of all of us. So it means that whatever we do at the level of the state, we should be able to bring it down. Maybe you've read on social media, you've heard from other people, but it's important for us to engage like this. And that's why I activated the offices of the vice chairman for us to have this engagement. Of course, you are aware that the National Youth Council is an organization that is carefully designed by leaders of thought many years ago that were never there. If you look at the Constitution, it is carefully drafted by men of high repute, and which was one of the reasons why I stepped in to be part of the elections. So for us currently, we thank God for the opportunity that you've given to us after the elections, a tough one, and it also goes to show that there's something important that is binding us together as Cross River North. That is why in the heat of the elections, after all said and done, I emerged not because I was too powerful, not because I'm too tall, of course I'm a short person, not because I'm too rich, or not because I'm too connected, but divinely God made that happen. And if all of you hadn't agreed to that fact, I think that wouldn't have happened. The highest thing government would have done if the disagreements persist would have been to say, okay, this association is giving us problem. We proscribe you for the period. But that did not happen. So I want to use this opportunity, this stakeholders meeting, to thank the leadership of the North, to thank my leaders who contested the election, to thank those who voted us into office, and then to thank all of us for accepting the leadership, because there's no leadership if there's no acceptance.
Long overdue. After the state elections, I think it became necessary that we gather like this as stakeholders of the North to make amends, mend fences, because we understand that the elections were highly polarized because of interest. But be that as it may, that hasn't tear us apart as brothers. So it became necessary that we meet like this, we speak it in one voice, and x-ray the future. So that is what informed us that we should call this meeting and gather as one people to discuss the way forward. Despite the short notice, I can see the number of stakeholders that are here present, even some are still coming. That goes to show that we still have the interest of the union at heart. So I sincerely appreciate all of us for coming.
This institution called NYCN, that it is only when the North are on the saddle, when they are taking leadership, that's when things happen in the council. Ladies and gentlemen, I was chairman 2012 to 2015. But the chairman today, in your song, whatsoever activity he's doing, he's making reference to that administration. What does it mean to us? It means that when the North are given opportunity for leadership, we leave legacies that posterity don't forget us. There are two things a man can do with power. The first is either you are selfish in the office to build yourself and build your pocket. The other is either you're building the institution and then indirectly building yourself. But so many have done the first part and have lost their value. I have told the second part, and I am glad to announce that your chairman is towing the second part.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We must always fight for right. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We must always fight for our rights.
Build a youth.
Build a nation.
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 Build a nation.
Maintain the
Thank you very much.